is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and DuckTales. Danger, watch behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just scramble to some DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good DuckTales, woo! Not ponytails or cotton tails, no DuckTales, woo!
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Oh yeah, wow, that's really cool.
Standing like I'm on a wire, stepping in and out of fire. I balance. What I can and can't control, both holding on and letting go. I balance. Stop me falling from heights, stabilize. I find balance with you. I find balance. I find balance with you. I find balance with you.
We're back to normal streaming, baby. Thank you for the hype train.
Let's fucking go.
Let's get shit started. Coming to you live from my humble stream setup out here in Los Angeles, California. I'd like to wish you a very hearty hey now. Hey now. Hello. How's everybody doing? Hey everybody, it's Monday. Wow. Juice. Juice. Thank you. I need a roller coaster stream with Brittany Broski. I think we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. Zone D1561. Thank you. Yo, the pod today, I think you are my fave ever. So much fun. Thank you. I had a lot of fun on the pod this week. Here's the official Nosferatu trailer. Sorry for saying the movie theater one. I wasn't thinking. No, dude, come back, Zach. Don't worry about that at all. Don't worry about that at all. I know you were just excited. And to be honest, when you said it to me, I was excited too. The only thing is, I've met Robert Eggers, right? I've sat down with him. He was a classy guy. And I didn't want to show anything that like he didn't sign off on. You know what I mean? That's the only reason I didn't show that, is because I really like him. And I just feel like he probably be like, why are you showing a bootleg version of my trailer? Well, we also talked about fake ass bald eagles today. What a coinky day. It's a good topic. I'm gonna let this play out. Well, you heard about Aaron Rodgers, that he didn't show up. Has he finally shown up? I was supposed to fly out of LAX at 6 this morning, so I got here at 4 a.m. and it got canceled. I have to wait till tomorrow for my rebooked flight. I'm basically Tom Hanks now. Ooh. The terminal. Will you rate the DLC yet? I love the DLC. I love the DLC. I like the DLC a lot. I think it's cool. I think the lore is pretty cool. I think the NPCs are pretty cool. The boss fights are immaculate. The boss fights are very difficult, but that's what I come for, honestly. The one place where I understand the difficulty criticism is on some of the maps. I felt this with the last DLC too. Some of the maps are designed in such a way that you're just like, oh my God, this is so oppressively difficult just to get from A to B. And I'm okay with that. I enjoy that less because I kind of like would like to just explore until I get to bosses and then suffer. But that's part of Souls games too. So I don't know. I think the difficulty portion of it, here is honestly what I think is happening. I'm going to be very real. I think of all the Souls games, all of them, Elden Ring has by far found the widest audience. And if you've ever played a Souls DLC, you know that they're upping the difficulty from their game because they're like, hey, you beat that. Here's some added stuff, but it's going to be fucked up. So I understand that, but I think like the wider audience of people that are just
cool.
Love you,
discovering
dude. Thank you for
a
the amazing
Souls
streams
game
and great vibes.
for the first time
Movie
are
night
like,
Wednesdays are a highlight of my week. Sniffle
what the
Hansen.
fuck is this, man? I'm just trying to play this game after work. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of that has to do with creators playing this game that, you know, are opening it up to a wider and potentially younger audience as well. And so I think a lot of people are being put off by the difficulty. But ultimately, like, I think when you beat a Souls game, that's where it's at. That's the joy. When you're like, oh my God, I made it through this. And then you have you look back and you're like, oh, all that suffering was so worth it. It was so much fun. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. I really appreciate you. So yeah, I don't agree with the game kind of getting review bombed by people who are like, it's
That's
too
very
hard.
cool.
That's kind of fucked up because
That's
for all
very
intents and
cool.
Put
purposes,
this towards
aside
some
from
new
a
fodder for
few
the 100
performance issues, the game is pretty perfect. So I don't know about why people are upset about that, but you know, I really like it. I think it's probably a 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it. And I think the new stuff they added is really cool too. So, some of the coolest bosses I've ever seen, really. The bosses are very, very cool. Anyway, that's my review on the DLC so far. I haven't finished it though. So, all right, let's watch the Nosferatu trailer. I've been waiting to watch this.
Come to me.
Oh yeah,
Come
wow,
to
that's
me.
very cool.
Buckaroo or
Get
Hey,
good.
Michael.
Bucko RL. Thank you.
Come to me.
Yes. Yes.
Professor. My dreams grow darker.
It honestly doesn't sound like it when you're playing it. Yeah, because it's suffering, man. You get pissed. Like, I'm not going to tell you that suffering isn't a part of a Souls game. It absolutely is.
Hey Willie, why Yoda just
Yes.
chilling there looking like he wants to sell me drugs?
That's his thing. That's what he does.
From within us. Or from beyond.
Forrest EX, thank you for the raid.
He is coming.
He
is coming.
This looks sickening.
He is coming to us.
He's coming.
Who is coming to my child?
Do not come.
We are here encountering the vampire. Nosferatu.
Yeah, this is going to be incredible. This is going to be fucking incredible. I can tell you right now. So I'll be honest. I think that as much as I liked The Northman, I think like The Northman was kind of a step back for Robert Eggers in a weird way, because I think he felt a lot of pressure to do a big movie, like an epic with fight scenes and an appeal to a wider audience. And honestly, that's not his tempo. His tempo is like very intimate, creepy, weird, monologue heavy, like horror. And so to see him return to form with a character that we all know and see him like take that shit, Dracula to fucking 11. You know what I mean? Take Dracula to 11. I'm about that. And I think it'll be awesome. So I still liked it. Yeah, no, I liked The Northman, but I think I could feel his kind of like struggling with what that project was. I found out it was you. What is this?
Neff does it for women who want to be choked. That came off wrong. I mean, like in a Will Neff is the hottest looking guy from a trailer park. You know what I mean? Like he's got that like dirty hot to him. Is this coming off correctly? You know what would help? You know what I'm saying though. First off, it's a compliment. Okay, absolutely would. Do you know what I'm saying though? He's like cigarette hot. That's a better way of putting it.
Cigarettes hot. I'll choke you, Wubby. I'll give you what you want, you dirty boy.
I feel like Will.
That's a perfect descriptor. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's like a Han Solo hot. I'm like Rogue hot. You know what I mean? I'm anti-hero hot. I get it. I get it. Speaking of hot, hey Wubby. Wubby's looking kind of slim sexy right now with that mustache. Ooh. He's looking good.
Neff does it for women.
I miss Wubby. I love hanging out with Wubs. Wubs makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Love you, Will.
I've come to the conclusion that Will Neff is like Hansel from Zoolander. I'm not sure, bro. Hey, Will Neff, been thinking of going for my master's degree in film, but in Berlin, Germany. Any thoughts? Yeah. In Berlin?
Oh yeah, wow, that's
that sounds
very
great.
cool.
Neff Kung Fu.
I got my film degree in North Carolina. Yeah, do that shit. And even if you don't get anything out of that degree, you will still have lived in Berlin. You know what I mean? Make the most of that. Listen, film degrees are what you make of them. Homie, where you make it. Film degrees are what you make of them. Truly, all I can say about a film degree is like it is teaching you how to learn and how to practice a craft that you should already probably be pretty good at. So if you're gonna just get your film degree and not make film, that's a problem. And when I say not make film, there is this issue where it's like you can get a film degree and then go out to people and be like, well, I'm a filmmaker and I want to do this and I want to do this. And you might never get funding for it and you never might get hired for it. I think ultimately you just have to get the fuck out there and make shit on your own. Truly, like you just gotta be your own kind of motivator when it comes to film. So if you get a film degree, don't wait for people to hire you. Just be always making shit. And you never know which project is the one that's going to spring you. You like to see homos naked? No, man. Homie, where you make it? Home is where you make it. Hey, man, I better know that. Yeah, I like to see homos naked. I don't know. That's what Kevin Smith did. That's what a lot of great filmmakers do.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey, Will, can I get some life advice? If you don't know, mind, is it bad for, let's say, 21-year-old autistic guy with social anxiety to have never been on date before or alone been in relationship before?
Hey, Will, can I get some life advice? If you don't know, mind, is it bad for, let's say, to have never been on a date? Thank you. Air speed is alive. That's a lot of juice. Thank you for the 10 banger. So is it bad? I mean, I think it's relative, really, if you've never been on a date at 21. Like, will you feel social pressure? Absolutely. Because the people around you, particularly men, will be like, you gotta get some pussy,
wow,
dude.
That's very cool.
You gotta get some fucking pussy. You gotta get some pussy. You gotta get some pussy. But social norms are just that. And so many of us, particularly in this community, are anything
wow, that's
but
very
normal.
cool.
Neff sexo.
And so if it doesn't bother you, then don't let it bother you. I mean, if the only reason it bothers you is because people are telling you it should, then it's a non-issue. There's a lot of hang-ups that people will try and put on you, or pressures that you don't need to feel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You gotta live your life the way
OMG, a whole year.
it makes you happy.
Cheers to you,
And
man.
if you are
Thanks for
now
everything,
21 and you're
Don
like, damn,
Sass,
I should
Don
really be
Sass.
on a date, like it's really bothering me, then fucking manifest that shit. A lot of autistic cuties out there.
Forgot to use my Prime sub for the last couple months. Need to make sure I use it on the best
Thank you, thank
streamer of all time.
Thank you,
Just
thank
me.
Danny Elfman just posted on Instagram that he is the composer for the Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe. Universal Monsters have always been such a great part of my life. I'm grateful and honored to be been chosen to compose the music for the new Dark Universe in Universal Orlando. That's dope. He makes good music. Best name 9. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Dropping subscribers or subscripciones. Okay, a spoiler-free Long Legs review. Let's hope he just says that it's orgasm-inducing. Let's take a look.
Long Legs, and it's the best horror movie of the year. What passes this, I don't know, but more importantly, I can see it being a movie that people watch every single year. One sentence plot summary, because it's all you need, is FBI agent is trying to track down a serial killer. Think like a traditional detective procedural mixed with religious horror. Probably the most common comparison people will make is to Silence of the Lambs. Like that movie, then that's a good sign. Scary, but not scary like loud music and then jump scare. It's scary like it gets under your skin and then gnaws at your bones. The movie that makes you look over your shoulder as you're leaving the theater. Or the movie that you think about when you're lying awake at night. And it's so refreshing to watch a movie that's not obsessed with trying to make you jump. Nicolas Cage is one of our best working actors right now, and this might be the most unsettling he's ever been. He is pure nightmare fuel. Micah Monroe is already a certified scream queen, but she's also exceptional. The way she communicates fear is half the reason why you're
I always thought it was
afraid.
Mika.
Unlike a lot of movies, this movie is not going to hold your hand with the mystery, and it's going to keep you guessing until the end. I have no idea what my favorite aspect is because all of them are working in this like perfect harmony to create the most dread-inducing experience. Sound design, the eerie music that's always creeping up on you. The imagery is hypnotically horrifying, and it has this like grainy look to it, so it feels like the movie's been pulled from the archives of a real case. And all of these ingredients are taken and are used to create this perfect nightmare cocktail. I know I'm just rambling at this point, but it's been a second since I've been this excited for a new horror movie, and I think Long Legs is a very special movie. Like one we'll be talking about for years later.
Osgood Perkins.
And I'm
Do it to me,
excited.
Daddy.
Wow,
Fucking
that's very cool.
do it
Is
to me,
Ram Ranch
Daddy.
hot?
Huh? Ram Ranch hot. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
When will I be able to pour more of your hot and delicious sauce all over my face and mouth?
Oh yeah, wow.
I don't know that. We literally just did a drop.
Flex has flex.
We just did a drop. We just did a drop. And actually, speaking of the drop, let me make sure I got this correct. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last drop, we sold 1,000 bottles of hot sauce. Yay! Okay. The fulfillment center had received a bunch of the 12-ounce bottles instead of the 5-ounce bottles, but hadn't created a separate SKU.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
So
cool.
there's a chance right now, non-zero chance, that you might receive one of the 12-ounce bottles, even if you only bought a 5-ounce bottle. So congratulations to you if you end up getting one of the big bottles on accident. We're not going to upcharge you. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to let that ride. So congratulations to those people who bought sauce during the last drop. I cannot guarantee that you will get a 12-ounce bottle. I don't know what the particulars are. I'm not at that fulfillment center, but there you go. This man is losing so much money for us all the time. All the time. Ladies and gentlemen, speed of which, I know you're asking for the merch. The merch, I wanted to have 3 designs done. And we just got the second design done for the merch drop. Would you like to see it? The second of 3 designs. Would you like to see it? That is why it hasn't dropped yet. Would you like to see the second design? I love the second design. It is incredible. It is inspired by King Diamond. If you've ever heard of him, here it is. I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. It is like the favorite thing that I've ever had designed for me. Dude. Farley with the King Diamond Scandinavian metal face paint is unreal. I love it. I love it. Dream guest on my podcast? It kind of does look like JoJo Siwa. Thank you so much. But it's actually based on this. It's actually based on King Diamond, if you know who he is. King Diamond.
Oh yeah, wow.
And his face paints.
Poop.
And then the other one that I sampled their face paint as well. I know some people will capital D colon if I say the name of this group. So we'll just call them Turbo. I based it also on Turbo. But I love
Oh, that's very cool.
Scandinavian metal Farley. Juggalo? That's crazy that people don't really know who King Diamond and Turbo are. Here, I'll play you one of their songs. It's definitely not Juggalo music. This is... What? Where are my friends?
All my friends
30
are
months, thanks
dead.
for the comments.
All my friends are dead. Got kicked in the head. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. They got smacked in the head.
Now all my friends are dead. There you go. That's a little sample. Will you tell me Austin? Wait, Will you tell Austin to go to Six Flags, but he can only come on that black laced shirt so he gets all dotted up? It's all Dode. Your name is really selling right now because I don't know what you just said. I injured my tongue, so I can't eat the sauce right now. I have an unopened bottle. If you run a raffle, I'll send them to you. No, it's fine. Keep the sauce. Did you know you can commission orchestras? Commission from Doki Bird. God, I kind of want to commission an orchestra now. Dude, you know what song? You know what song I would commission an orchestra to play? Can you imagine an orchestra just sawing this? That would cost $100,000. Oh. Any chance Neff sauce is ever available on the Speedy site? No, I think it's the Neff version's always going to be through me. I'm probably going to talk to Jimmy soon about maybe doing another flavor or start trying to get the sauce carried in brick and mortar stores so you guys can get out there and buy it at a grocery store potentially.
I'm ballsy.
Yes.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Hi Will, do you have any advice on tricking your brain into enjoy working out? I'm 3 weeks into weight loss and dread every gym session and feeling hungry all the time. My PT is keeping me on track, but I want to feel good about it myself. Thanks.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me to answer because I'm going to be honest, I fucking love working out. That's a tough one for me to answer because I love going to the gym. It is good. It is my favorite shit. I love it. So for me to tell you how to trick your brain, I don't know. I think you just gotta fall in love with the grind, man. You gotta fall in love with the gains. Do workouts you like. Make it fun. Whatever exercise you find fun, do that. Whether it be rock climbing or basketball or pickleball, and then add that to your routine. Wait, is this already an orchestra arrangement of this? Wait, I didn't know Solstice was like the hardest platformer ever. Look at this shit. Dude, I feel like I'm watching a Subway Surfer video. Shaddix. Holy shit. That was epic. All right, I got to pee. Sorry, I drank a bunch of water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Oh yeah, wow.
Hey, Will, has Horny Yoda chased down Farley yet? No. No. Yeah, I saw the Wubby clip calling me cigarette hot. So funny. I still, is Haas here? I still have not received all the news that's fit to print yet.
Pictures? The suit looks much better here, Emo.
The new Superman suit. Oh. He's looking good. Superman's looking hot. Superman and Mr. Terrific. I like it. Looks a little floopy, but it's good. Is there a planned release date for the big bottles? Very soon. He looks like Superman? That he does. Final Sophie album this September. Oh, man. That's sad. I hope it's good. I love me some Sophie. My face is the front of shop. My shop is the front of face. New movie for film night. A Donkey movie is in the works. Eddie Murphy will return to voice Donkey. Donkey without Shrek? That's gonna feel weird.
That's very cool.
Shrek has to make a cameo, right? I've never seen a U-Haul wrestling match before. Before they got arrested?
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Oh. On the concrete.
Come here!
Oh! From inside the... Ah! Bro, on the concrete. No. No. Bro, doing wrestling moves on concrete just like gives me the ick. That had to have hurt so bad. Better than Ugandan wrestling? Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Dedication to the max, truly. Better than Turkish wrestling? I mean, nothing's better than Turkish wrestling. That OTK shirt is cool and simple. Yeah, I like this one. No way Lord White needs to face justice. God, that's such a deep cut for Uganda wrestling. Speaking of wrestling,
Austin Creed here, Gina Darling there. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, and Gina and I have something very important to talk to you guys about. Are you ready, Gina?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
20th anniversary. Yes, you ready?
So amazing.
Wrestling for 20 years, the anniversary.
What? No one cares about that. Whatever, wrestling. No, it's a 20-year anniversary of White Chicks, baby, the best movie ever made. Yeah! So we wanted to give a shout out to all you back fat Betties, you Tina the Talking Tummies, you like
Gina. You can't say that.
sorry.
Well, you were thinking it.
Yeah, but you said it. This is the best movie of all time. And I was curious, what does the movie White Chicks mean to you?
I learned that if you have the right team of hair and makeup artists, you can go anywhere. How about you, Austin?
What did I learn from White Chicks? I learned that, let's say, even if you take a date to a nice fancy restaurant, she still might want to get some garlic steak and bite her toenails off at the table and spit them off into somebody's wine. She might even like to pass gas a few times. She might want to be comfortable. The way that we wanted to celebrate is to ask you guys, what does White Chicks mean to you?
Congratulations to White Chicks the movie for 20 years, and a huge congratulations to our boy, Austin Creed, for 20 years in wrestling. That's amazing, dude.
It's wild. It's kind of crazy. Crazy. I was going to wrestling class and then going to watch White Chicks, so they're hand in hand. They really for me.
It made you who you are today.
Yeah, it shaped me into the man that I am. What a beautiful chocolate man.
We love you, everyone. I love you, dude.
Love you guys.
Bye.
That's awesome. That's sick. White Chicks turned 20 and Austin Creed has been wrestling for 20 years. He's the fucking coolest. Also, you guys know I love Miss Gina Darling. Why did they collab on that? That's such a funny clip. I miss G4 so much. G4 was pretty special. It might never get the credit it deserved, but it was pretty special. Chaz, we'll see the Nosferatu trailer yet. Yeah, it looks incredible. And we also watched the spoiler-free review for Long Legs, and everybody was like, that movie is perfect. So I'm very excited for that too. Hear me out, Marvel could be back. Not the McFarlane fucking Captain America, dude. Not the McFarlane Captain America. Holy, dude, what a pull. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, there are a lot of people that criticize McFarlane's proportions when he used to draw comic books. And this is like one of the frames they reference because Captain America's body is like so insanely thick in this panel. Oh, is this Rob? Oh. My bad. Rob was the other guy who split off with him, right? I got those two jumbled. He went and split off with him, right? Dude, this panel is so funny. This panel was so, yeah, Image Comics. Yo, this panel is actually, bro, how did this chest is just so wide. Look at the thickness. Mizraid? Yo. We were just checking out the new Sydney Sweeney casting as Captain America. She might be able to fill out the suit. What's up, y'all? You've just been in New York all day.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's for cool.
Dude.
1 year clean.
Miz is a warrior, bro. Getting hair transplants and then walking around New York City in the heat. That's crazy. My man should be recovering. He's all about the content. Thank you so much for the raid, y'all. I hope you're enjoying New York City. Longlegs is a film that shouldn't exist. The absence of cheap gore and jump scares makes way for something infinitely more shocking and sinister. Oh my God. Dude, stop juicing up Longlegs. Stop juicing up Longlegs. I'm so ready. You guys know I was team Longlegs from the first time I saw a teaser trailer. I was like, this movie is going to absolutely go crazy. And now the reviews are coming in and everybody's like, it's perfect. It's amazing. Sydney Sweeney is a prim stargazer. Prim looking stargazers. I haven't heard that in a while. What movie is that from? Did you watch the Nosferatu trailer? Yes. You keep linking this Dan trailer. I don't know what this is.
アメリカ軍は UAP の存在を正式に認め宇宙軍を再編成しました。どう考えても宇宙戦争に備えてますよ。ねえ、うざいんだけど。
I don't think I've heard about this project.
てめえは必ず食い殺すぜ。オカル、本気出して。
Oh, get ready for peak? Is this season 2? You watched the first? I don't remember. Okay, I'm with it. It's one of the most popular releasing mangas in Japan. Okay, I'm with that. I love me some Chainsaw Man. I read all Chainsaw Man. Isn't everybody mad at Chainsaw Man because like the most recent book got a little, I don't know, suspect. Dude,
wow, that's very
I
cool.
love this guy so fucking much. I love this guy so much. Before every one of his races, he keeps pulling out Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro.
Yeah, let's start with the world champion. When he made the world championship team,
He pulled out Blue Eyes White Dragon before this race. And in another one, he pulled out Exodia, which is so hype, dude.
start with the world
Noah Lyles.
champion.
This is what track needs. This is what track athletes have been waiting for.
When he made
Dude, did he even sleeve this card? Man, he's got an unsleeved Blue Eyes White Dragon. He's crazy for real.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
when he made
Is it from his grandpa's collection? I don't know. You have to ask him. One Love. Thank you so much.
Stud. I'm
yes.
ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Have you done Tremors or The Thing for movie night yet?
No, I haven't. You gotta understand there's some legality around it. I can only really watch movies that aren't against TOS and also are kind of in the DMCA gray space. So it's hard to just watch whatever movie. I think Tremors you can actually watch though. I'll have to look into it. I think this is him pulling Exodia.
Flow going in the men's 100-meter semifinals. There's Noah Lyles, and he's going to do it again. He has always been a fan of Japanese anime. Yesterday, he pulled out a card of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not sure what today's one is.
That was Exodia, you Philistine.
Let's keep.
Dude, I wish he would have pulled out all 5 pieces and just... Vibe of the night. MRD. Save me another time. No promises being made. Okay. This reminds me so much of Mr. Kitten. You know what song I'm talking about? As the hours pass. Nandre looks different in this. God, I would love if Nandre made a song like this. No, the Panthers won. No, the Panthers won. Dude, I wanted the Oilers to pull it off. Dude, this feels like Depeche Mode. Dagger1354, thank you. This dude is shredding the keys right now. Absolutely shredding. Fire. I like that. I was actually listening to this so many times last night when I was playing Dark and Darker. What is up with Yoda? He's just bing chilling, man. He's just chilling, dude. Oh, hang on one sec. We gotta upload something real quick by popular demand.
I'm a stud. I'm
yes.
Healthy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Thank you. Will you take 9/10 of Tifa out on a date if we get to 9K subs?
I might do something special for 9K subs that I'm kind of planning on doing anyway, but I don't know if you'd get the full date. The date, you know, I gotta be strict with these goals. Hold on one sec. What the hell? All right. Let me see if this uploads real quick.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I don't know if
Thanks
this is
for
gonna
all
work.
the laughs. You're truly one of the greats.
Oh yeah, wow.
Haas, I don't know if that resize worked. By popular demand, we're trying to upload this new emote, Neff Toddler. By popular demand. Meet WNBA players. Uppies. I was so angry about Star Wars. It was a great bit. You got to admit, it was a fire bit that everything was closed and I just kept getting more and more angry. I had so much fun at Disney, though. Is news over? It hasn't started yet. Has not. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes.
How much to suck your epi?
To suck my what? To suck my what? Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, so you know what time it is. It is time for a segment that has grown in popularity very rapidly. It's time for all the news that's fit to print. In case you've never been here before, I do a news breakdown of the week's worst stories, the dumbest, the most irrelevant, stories that have really no value whatsoever, because that's how I like my news. Dumb. So let's get started with our animals and nature segment. This is a rare lizard. We have a story about a rare lizard.
Nashville Zoo is making history with an announcement this morning as the first zoo to hatch a mysterious semi-aquatic species. Two crocodile tigers, both believed to be females, were born May 7th and 14th and are currently being raised behind the scenes. Crocodile tigers are native to the wetlands and forests of South America. Experts say they'll grow to be about 4 feet in length and are excellent swimmers. Despite the name, the species is classified as a lizard and is not related to the crocodile family. How neat, Marcus?
How neat. How neat. A Tegus. I've never heard of a Tegus. Congratulations, Nashville, on your brand new Tegus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, there have been an absolute rash
All right, let's go ahead and switch gears.
of bear break-ins across the country. In California, things are completely out of control and they're only escalating. Bears really using their cute stock to make victims of us all.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Sorry, just kidding. Keep crushing it.
It's all right. Thank you for asking to suck my e-peen and then apologizing.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Best News Program 2024.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and switch gears here now because even bears want to cool down in these hot temps. Viewers shared this video from the Tahoe City area yesterday. You can see bear jumped onto the truck of that pickup truck for that blue cooler, kind of like as if he or she knows what humans put in those things. Bear pushed it off, pushed the cooler onto the street, tries to take off with it, tries to get in it. Barry
Medinger saw all of this unfold from his cabin. He said the bear eventually successfully stole the lunches that were inside that cooler. They belonged to people who had been remodeling balconies. Yeah, I have a feeling that's not the first time the bear, stole someone's lunch.
So there's a rash of this right now. Listen,
Knew
I
exactly-
told you bears are using their cute stock and they're just invading right now. They do not give a shit because everybody's like, "Oh, it's bears. It's bears."
Nope. Ain't got nothing for you.
And here's another dude. This guy is just in the kitchen. What the hell? You see how no one is panicking with a fucking bear in the kitchen eating gumbo?
Look at he's drooling. He's all about this gumbo. A little spicy for
That's the
him.
extreme community Neff.
Sorry, man. I got nothing. Oh, he spilled that himself. Hey, no.
Why did no one stop working?
Sorry, man. I got nothing.
How did no one alert this woman that there was a bear in the kitchen?
Oh, he spilled that himself. Hey, no. Oh. Are you okay?
You okay?
Ooh.
Did he get you?
No, but she got burned on her arm. Nope. Ain't got nothing for
you. Dude, I told you. Do you hear how these people are reacting to a bear in the kitchen? Hey, buddy. Get it. Dude, you couldn't do this. You know what I mean? As like a real live human being, if you walked into a kitchen and were just like, "Hey, can I get some gumbo?" They'd attack you. They'd be like, "Get out of here. Get out of here." But for some reason, this bear and their cuteness stock, which is completely out of control, they're just like, "Look, he's hungry. Look at him."
Oh, look at he's drooling.
And it's all fun and games until this worker comes back and she's like, "Hey, I need to get in the kitchen." And he goes, "Get away from my gumbo."
Oh. Are you okay?
Oh, fuck.
Okay?
You okay?
Out of control. Bears are out of control. Okay, Cedar Point is chaos. First the camels got loose, now this. Uh-oh, there's been another animal escape.
So tense. Why don't you relax? Maybe show a little hole.
Did I just get a message from Sex Pest Yoda? Show hole, you must.
For you, a story out of Cedar Point now. Several goats apparently got loose. Take a look at this video. It is one of several that were posted to social media on Saturday. There they go. They're just trotting along. The goats are roaming around the park. And the goats are kept in the barnyard along the Frontier Trail along with some other animals. So it's not really clear how the goats got out. And a Cedar Point spokesperson says the incident is under investigation. But you probably remember just last week, a couple of camels got loose.
Under investigation. Stop letting teens who are hitting gravity bongs run your fucking zoo. No investigation needed. There is an 18-year-old ripping grav bong, fucking doling out food at the zoo, and this is the second time in 2 weeks he's like, "Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit. I was so focused on not letting the camels get out again that I let the goats get out. Fuck, dude. Fuck. They're going to be so pissed at me." Rare white bison.
Buddy, a possible sign of good luck ahead. A rare white bison was born in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh, shit. I love Yellowstone.
Now, according to the Lakota...
Bro, white bison sounds like the name of like the hardest fucking hair metal band ever.
Tribe, the Caps...
We are white bison!
...birth is akin to the second coming of Jesus Christ. Legend has it that about 2,000...
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Second coming park. Now, according to the Lakota tribe, the calf's birth is akin to the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Huh.
Legend has it that about 2,000 years ago, food sources were scarce and bison were disappearing. Then, out of nowhere, someone called the White Buffalo Calf Woman appeared to the tribe, brought them gifts, and taught them how to pray to bring the bison back, and then she turned into a white bison. The white bison is a sign of the animals coming back. Last year, winter was so severe, bison moved to lower elevation, and many of them were slaughtered. This new white bison calf means they will return.
We hope. We hope. Second coming of Jesus Christ, the white bison. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? Michigan man rescues wild raccoon choking on cheese. Now,
well, they've decided
this is the news that you come for.
To call him Rocket, a raccoon in Genesee County who got a little too aggressive with his dumpster diving and nearly choked to death on a piece of cheese.
Yeah, Mara McDonald is live downtown tonight. Mara, Rocket had a pretty close call here.
Rocket had an incredibly close call here, but you had three friends who saw the little guy in distress and performed what I guess we're going to call raccoon Heimlich. And yes, there's video. Take a look.
Looked like he had a little piece of cheese with him, and he was eating it, started choking, and it did this weird little thing.
Yes. Oh my God, yes, this guy. Oh my. If anybody was going to save a raccoon from cheese, this man is him. This guy listens to Grateful Dead, the string cheese incident, goes to Red Rocks, has been a ski instructor, loves a good IPA, and was completely unfazed by a raccoon choking on cheese. Listen, that raccoon is dead unless there was a man like this. Most people are not equipped to deal with a choking raccoon. This guy didn't break stride.
Reared up on its hind legs and like was given seemingly it looked like the universal sign for choking. It was kind of really strange.
Tyler and his buddies, Bill and John, knew the raccoon was in distress, but how do you deal with
Bitcoin hoodie? Let's go, dude.
a wild animal that usually would take your eye out?
I'm like, man, it looks like it's choking. So I went back behind it and I started, doing what I was taught to try to save someone from choking.
A little bit lower, Bill.
Rocket didn't attack. He welcomed the help to get the too large cheese out of his throat, and sure enough...
There it is! A little bit lower!
Let's save this one! Let's go! You're not gonna die!
The cheese came out, and he sashayed off, content to dumpster dive another day.
I was in total disbelief. I couldn't stop laughing because I literally could not believe what was going on. Bill's literally smacking a wild raccoon, and it's letting him do it.
The raccoon rescue between friends has now become an online sensation.
Yeah.
It all worked out. I was pretty impressed. I did not expect any of this viralness to happen.
I just happened to pull the phone out and start recording, so I mean, I'm just glad I did, so no one would have believed that,
Back here live, so exactly how many views have there been of Rocket the raccoon's miraculous rescue in Genesee County? 17 million. I think that counts as viral. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald.
Man, that more than counts as viral.
Holy shit, dude.
That guy's in disbelief. I think we're all...
That's awesome. Okay, ironically enough, that raccoon video reminded me that I didn't feed Farley after his walk. I'm going to feed Farley. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Do not come.
Sorry about that. He was hungry. Okay, next story. World's Ugliest Dog 2024. No, all dogs are beautiful.
Except for the title of the world's ugliest dog, there can be some mixed emotions. From excitement.
We think our dogs are the best in the world.
To acceptance.
What made you want to enter this year? It's the public suggestion.
And maybe even a little denial.
I thought that she would be the most beautiful ugly dog.
But at this annual competition in Petaluma...
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Maybe a little denial.
California. The only offensive thing you could call these canines
That's a cutie.
is cute.
That's
the
a
scene
cutie.
may be unsightly to some.
Wait,
for those here.
That's just a cute dog.
But for those here.
I don't think they're ugly. They're adorable.
Yes. The dog's inner beauty that shines through.
Ugly has 4 letters, but so does cute.
Still, in a contest where
based,
looks are everything. Twiggy, you are the belle of the ball. Some pups came dressed to impress, while others relied on their natural novelty.
This hair is to die
Thank you. It's natural.
But the talk of the town was a returning vet.
And I recognize this face. Where is that face? Right there.
This loose-tongued hairball is Wild Thing, an 8-year-old Pekingese who...
Dude, watch out for Wild Thing.
Hoped after 5 tries, he'd finally be named the ugliest.
He's always the bridesmaid.
But don't let the furry faces fool you. These contestants weren't shy about sniffing out the competition. Others just wanted to keep their eye on it, like Ro, who seemed to travel with an empire of fans.
And he loves all the attention.
It all came down to one final chance to put their most repugnant paw forward.
Look at that. That's electric. This dog is electric.
Repugnant paw forward.
Look at that Beyonce hair. I mean, goodness.
Before my fellow judges and I tally the tail wags and we're ready to crown a winner.
The world's ugliest dog is Wild Thing.
Yeah! Dog is dead.
Wild Thing.
Never quit. Never give up. Look at this. We've got the dog that makes our hearts sing, Wild Thing. And
That tongue is incredible.
This Wild Thing has made it all the way here, and he was stopping the show at the airport too, right?
He was. We got bombarded.
Is that Carson fucking Daly?
A lot of autographs. And he was just loving it. He was wagging his tail. He was happy. He was getting headshots with people. And
Headshots.
Just having a good
So
time.
year after year, your dog came in
Okay, this dog rules.
second or in other places. So did you think this year was going to be just like the last few?
That's very cool.
Well, honestly,
Thanks for content
this
as always,
he's been
friend
doing it
less
for
than
5
three.
years. First year he got absolutely nothing, and but that was okay because we had so much fun, and it's for such a good cause. It's all about rescues, and even ugly dogs are lovable.
That's a good message, though. We tell the singers on The Voice the same thing. When you come on and you don't get a shirt, keep coming back. And on your 6th try, you may get it.
Yeah, and that's what happened. He got second 3 years in a row. First year, nothing.
Yeah.
So then 3 years in a row, he got second, and we're like, let's just go again because it's so much
Never
fun.
a
If
brag,
not,
always a
we'll
brag.
go back the next year.
He was ugly enough this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
This dog looks 1,000 years old.
it's humor. It's a little tongue in cheek, except for Wild Things because his tongue is never in his cheek. But it's
Okay, she back pocketed that joke a week ago.
it is for a better cause. It's for
Absolutely.
and not just that beauty is more than skin deep.
Yeah, it is. Even ugly is beautiful.
Well, we heard he likes to lick ice cream with that tongue. Is that true?
He loves ice cream and ice and
That's when it goes back in.
people.
Yeah.
He just
And
he
he's going
loves
to be
people.
on a root beer can? You're going to do
He is actually Mug Root Beer sponsored the show.
Oh.
And they've got a commemorative mug can that's going
Dude, what a unbelievably awesome endorsement by Mug.
to feature his
Wild
photo
Thing's
on
face
it.
will be on it?
He seems
Yeah,
so
and if you
serene.
actually go to Mug Root Beer on Twitter,
Yeah.
you can enter a contest to be able to get the special root beer.
I'm going to do that right now.
I gotta see the mug root beer ugly dog. Do they have a picture of it? Tell me they have a picture of the wild thing. Do they have a picture of the can? Oh, they haven't released the can yet. Mug's ugliest dog contest. Mug root beer. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Pig chase. Now you've got me. Now you've got me. Is this body cam footage?
A little piglet led police officers on a goose chase in Northern California. Officers released body cam footage showing them trying to catch pickles. It took some time, but officers were finally able to
stop resisting.
Order the pig. Police returned the pig to its mom. We're working to learn if it was the pig's owner or if it's actually the pig's mom.
Wow. Dude, the body cam footage put that in a very different light. Bubby the Elephant Oracle predicts who will win the Euro Cup opener. I'm sorry. A lot of words there.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
You hate to see hog on hog violence.
That is true.
Ali, fest. Ah, 1:0 für Deutschland. Ali, fest. Ah, 1:0 für Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Also ich muss sagen, Bubi hat ohne Zögerung sofort ins deutsche Tor getroffen. Und das gleich ein paar Mal hintereinander. Bubi ist wirklich ein Fußballstar. Ali, Hand ab, Ali, fest. 2:0. Das war ein richtiger
2-0.
Das war ein Ali, Hand ab, Ali, fest.
3-0.
Das war ein richtiger cooler Schuss. Das war eine Ex-Pfosten. Wink, fest. Fest.
Oh my God.
Ja, so ist
Ja.
Im letzten Spiel Deutschland gegen Schottland hat Bubi haargenau geschossen und vorausgesagt. Also kann es wohl diesmal nicht anders sein. Deutschland gewinne. Komm. Bailey, wink, wink, wink. So ist fein.
Did the game happen yet? What was the score? What was the did the game happen? Germany against Germany will advance. They did 0-0. Wait, was it actually 2-0? It was a tie. Oh. Bubby the Elephant, not as clairvoyant as he used to be. Donkey that has been missing for 5 years, found.
Donkeys can make great pets. Just ask Terry Drury. But 5 years ago, Terry lost her favorite donkey named Diesel. The donkey ran off during a hike after getting scared by a mountain lion. Diesel was spotted on a trail camera several months later, but the search ran cold.
How long did you search for Diesel?
Oh my gosh, it was months.
So here we are.
Terry and her husband Dave got other donkeys.
Opener was 2-0? Oh, interesting.
Stopped thinking about Diesel. Now, a remarkable event has happened. Max Fennell was out hunting in Auburn, California, when he saw something so strange, so out of place. It was a herd of elk.
I just bumped these elk, and there's a donkey with them. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a...
Bro! He was blending in! He was blending in. He made friends with the elk.
I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a donkey with them. I was like, what is, like, this is the weirdest thing. It's just this complete bizarre confusion because I'm like, wait, that should just be all elk. But then what also really got me was the fact that, like, it was clear that the donkey was a part of the herd. Like, they moved together.
Yes, that's Diesel, the long-lost missing donkey. And he's apparently moved up in life.
It seemed as though that the donkey kind of might be the leader because as Diesel would move, like the other elk would move.
Diesel has apparently earned his exalted status as the
King of the elk.
new alpha male.
Apparently a warden in that area had found a dead mountain lion that they had suspected was killed by a hooves animal.
No shot.
That maybe Diesel had killed that mountain lion.
The Drurys are stunned. What was it like to see the image of Diesel?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was like, there he is. Now we know he's alive and well, living his best life.
So do they have any plans to try to catch Diesel and bring him home?
In a perfect world, you bet. Absolutely. We'd love to have him home. But the fact of the matter is he's running wild and free out there with that elk herd. And he's earned his freedom at this point.
Wow. He's earned his freedom. Somewhere out there, Diesel is leading an elk herd. That's crazy. Well, it says here that
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
we're at our new sponsor for the week. As you know, I got to do a lot to keep the lights on here. Our new sponsor are pre-owned empty paint buckets. Get 50% your 100% crime-free buckets today! ! Blue bucket. I don't know what that's referring to, but apparently this is a big trend in the nation. Buying pre-owned empty paint buckets. There's a market for it. So !blue bucket in chat. Thank you for the sponsorship. We're going to do our roundup of Guinness World Records right now. This has become one of our favorite segments. So let's see what records were made this week. Holy shit.
Being a part of the Guinness World Records family is honestly one of the absolute coolest things of my entire life. I've been able to be on TV lifting amazing weights, running with cars, pressing logs, lifting Atlas stones, and just being an amazing strength athlete.
These bears are everywhere.
But to now be officially recognized as the only and first openly gay professional strongman athlete.
Yeah!
Really to me, because now I get to use my voice for even more good, be celebrated amongst the most amazing people on earth.
God bless the drag queens. This is the only way that I have high
Wait, is this Pride Guinness? This is interesting.
heels that fit me, right? Because I'm a women's size 16, men's size 15.
Oh.
So I would not have these opportunities for cute shoes if it wasn't for the drag queens, right? Hi, I'm Savannah Trapp. I'm the eldest sibling in the world's tallest family.
Holy shit, they're tall. 6'8". They're all so tall.
Tallest family.
Her shoes are the length of my forearm?
Your shoes are
literally the size of your hand.
Fit in my hand. So I'm 6'8.5" officially. And in these, you can add 12 inches to that.
That's wild.
Oh, and there she goes.
7 feet.
Pride is being able to be that person I didn't have in my community growing up. Don't be afraid to stand tall and be your own true self, because if everyone is trying to be the same and conform and fit in, where's the fun in that?
A community that is well-rounded and has lots of different people in it is a healthier community.
Hey Guinness World Records family, my name is Austin Had, and I am the Guinness World Records title holder for most lunges in an hour.
That is brutal. That is a brutal brutal record.
And furthest distance traveled by lunge in 1 hour. What pride means to me is showing up and being exactly who I was meant to be. And it's also a reminder of being proud of the progress that I've made along the way.
2,800.
I'm so thankful to be a part of the diverse Guinness World Records family. And the more I celebrate pride, the more I realize that family is chosen.
Like if someone would have told me 20 years ago that my spouse would be 3'2", I'd be like, yeah, right.
You wanted tall, dark, and handsome.
Yep.
She got this. I have a form of dwarfism called dystrophic dysplasia. I'm the only one in my family that has it.
I think we've been able to make some really cool connections with kids, and I think it's becoming more like acceptable nowadays than it used to be.
And I think a lot of the kids that, you know, are LGBT, they feel comfortable because they know, okay, you know, my teachers are in that group, my teachers would be supportive of me.
But I think the sooner you are
Gay Guinness goes crazy, by the way.
with who, you know, yourself, whether that's what society says is right or not, I think the happier you're going to be.
This is a good episode.
6 months ago, I got the record for
There's no way he's doing burpees in stilettos.
most burpees in stilettos, which had to be at least 3 inches, in 1 minute. I'd say high heels made a difference in doing the burpees because they force you to stay on your toes, which ironically really made me more efficient at doing the burpees. So I'd say the heels helped, people. They helped. That was the surprise. You thought they hampered me, and no, they made me more powerful. So go out there and put on some heels, people. I hope to inspire other people like so many other proud members of
Guinness, he's talking about inspiring people. You can't have him fucking twerking when he's talking about, I'd like to inspire people.
the LGBT community. By putting ourselves out there, we always are hoping to inspire other people to just be themselves and push boundaries. That's what we're here for. Be nice to others. Have your fun.
These are hard records, by the way.
Just
this in the lunges
Since
is...
the age of 13, I was probably shaving at least 3 times a day. I feel like I'm in some sort of weird man club now because every guy that walks past me gives me like this nod. Luckily, my beard, it kind of masks me as being more of like a male. A lot of people there think that I'm just a hairy man. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is where you get cysts on your ovaries and they can change your hormonal balance and cause your fallopian tubes to not produce the eggs like they should.
That black Phillip shirt goes crazy, by the way.
My wife Jen, she's pretty much only known me with one leg and blind and everything like that. So she's pretty much been supportive since the beginning. She knew what she was getting into with me.
We do get looks and she can't see them, so it doesn't really bother her. It does kind of bother me because it's like we deserve to be able to go out and not have anyone judge us for who we are.
I told you, Jen, it's not a phase.
My name's Sam Taylor and I'm attempting a team deadlift of 454 kilos. Strong Woman definitely embraces diversity. We would describe ourselves probably as all misfits that have come together in this crazy sport. So for me, sort of being gay, it's welcoming because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. It's this little world that sort of welcomes you in. It's a great community.
I think it's harder for women to make headway in the sport, but comps like this, it's pushing it forward, and you're seeing more and more of it all the time, just people coming together and making the sport better for women. So we'll keep pushing forward and doing things like this to keep it in the spotlight.
If I didn't have football, I wonder whether I'd actually be here. When I was young, I knew what was going on in my head, and there was lots of things that young boys were doing that I didn't want to be doing. At the start of the 2018-19 season, I came out publicly as being transgender. Football, whilst is an inclusive space because everyone in the world loves football, it can give off the vibe that it's not a very inclusive place. You know, the fact that there's now only a couple of out gay footballers So if nobody is coming out as being gay, somebody coming out as being transgender, it was scary. I held up who I was for many, many years, lived a double life for many, many years because I was worried about how it would affect everybody else. But you get one life.
This is a surprisingly heartwarming episode of Guinness, which we usually kind of just laugh at. This is like actually very well done.
So go live it and live a great life.
That was so cute. I was kind of surprised at how cute that was. All right, here's something totally unrelated. Look, blue paint spills cover a half mile of the Delaware Road. Oh. Oh my goodness. June 19th, residents of Delaware Town awoke to find a line of blue paint had been spilled on about a half a mile of road, with several cars also getting splashed. The Delaware Department of Transportation said in a Facebook post that the paint spill occurred at about 7 a.m. Tuesday, covering the road and a number of cars for about half a mile of the Savannah Road and Lowe's. The paint line also crossed into the Surf Bagel parking lot along Route 1 and a section of Plantation Road. Delaware State Police are asking for help identifying the culprit, the post said. The development shared a photo of a paint line with the addition of children's cartoon character Bluey looking at it with disappointment. Oh my gosh. Who could have done this? Reminder, this week's sponsor, pre-owned empty paint buckets. Get 50% off your 100% crime-free bucket today! ! Blue buckets in chat. All right. Oh, I've been waiting for this story. The new monolith has shown up.
In Lilo and Stitch, aliens make their presence known with a spaceship. But what if in real life the announcement came in the form of an art installation? Yesterday, the Las Vegas Metro Police Department let folks on social media know about the appearance of a mysterious monolith on a trail north of the city. They wrote, "We see a lot of weird things when people go hiking," and asked, how did it get up there?
I've never seen this before. Always looks like a UFO was putting something down.
As you may know, this comes just 2 months after a man discovered another Washington monument-looking thing in Wales, and he said there were no footsteps around it at all.
What the heck is that?
And in 2020, many similar-looking structures were found across the world, starting with this beauty in the desert of Utah. It was spotted accidentally by wildlife officials while they were counting bighorn sheep from a helicopter.
Even going down there, they were nervous, like were they going to get teleported to another dimension or something? Upon closer inspection, this is definitely a human-made object.
But could humans have then, in the coming weeks, also dropped off more mystery shapes in Romania, England, California, and Montana? Just kidding, that's from the movie Arrival. But some reports say that year there were around 24 discovered in just a few short weeks.
I guess this is the thing now, right?
Thus, with so many popping up in 2020 and now a few more in 2024, it makes you wonder, A, do aliens just love an election year? Or B, are we all being pranked in an admirably communal worldwide effort? Well, for the internet, the latter just is not as fun. One commenter on the Las Vegas Facebook post writing, quote, "I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens." Now, the only monolith I'm 100% convinced was made by aliens is this one, guys, constructed from gingerbread. I've tried many times to make a gingerbread house, and I've never got it to be 7 feet tall. What do you guys think?
Good point.
Well, Area 51.
I think they're all from aliens.
That's over there.
Yeah.
Aliens, declassifying UFO, aliens.
Yeah. See?
It's
Just cooking.
Logical
We have confirmed
answer.
it right here on
Yeah.
World News
Welcome.
Now.
These things are so cool, though. Whoever's doing this, it's a very cool art installation.
The truth isn't out there.
I think it's very cool. I support the monoliths. I am a monolith supporter. Oh, part 2.
You may remember this mysterious monolith that reappeared about a week ago overlooking the valley. Well, it's been moved again, this time by police. LVMPD says it's due to public safety, environmental concerns, and it's being stored at an undisclosed location while they figure out what to do with it or either get rid of it or store it. Police say they still don't know how it got there or who put it there. At this time, there's no investigation into it, but Metro doesn't discourage you from leaving things behind on the trails.
Boo! That is the biggest boo of my life. Why? What come on, man. Come on. All right, this is the part of the stream where I drank way too much water at the beginning of the stream, so I got to pee again. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna come. Bend over you must, for I must bust a nut. Ready? Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Let's go. Neff, if you haven't seen The Dead Don't Hurt yet, I highly recommend. It's a great film.
The Dead Don't Hurt? I haven't seen this yet. I gotta check it out. Okay, next story. Simply titled Message in a Bottle.
Someone got their message in a Well, call the police because someone got their message in a bottle. Fisheries and Oceans Canada says a drift bottle released in 1961 off the western side of Machiaseal Island near the Bay of Fundy was recently found at the northern tip of Cape Cod in Boston. A social media post by Fisheries and Oceans Canada says researchers once tracked surface currents by releasing bottles into the ocean. It's a practice that began in 1922. DFO says researchers relied on people to let them know when and where bottles were found, which helped them track recovery locations and dates. The practice has since stopped since satellites and supercomputers can provide much better estimates of the currents. But a really neat find.
$1? I hope they didn't break it.
All the same.
A little ancient technology that's been at sea for 100 years.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hi, it's me, Monolith Man. Thank you, Willie, for playing Vidya. You and QT are the only real gamers in Fear and Neff.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bacon ice cream and nugget overload sees misfiring McDonald's AI withdrawn. McDonald's is removing artificial intelligence powered ordering technology from its drive-through restaurants in the U.S. after customers shared its comical mishaps
you should be
online.
on Brittany Browski's royal coat. She was great on Fear and.
If she'd had me, I'd love to do it. I had a great time with her. She was awesome. I'd love to go on her show. A trial of the system, which was developed at IBM and uses voice recognition software to process orders, was announced in 2019. It had not proven entirely reliable, however, resulting in viral videos of bizarre, misinterpreted orders ranging from bacon-topped ice cream to hundreds of dollars worth of chicken McNuggets. McDonald's told franchises it removed the tech from more than 100 restaurants it has been testing by the end of July. First reported by trade publication Restaurant Business, after a thoughtful review, McDonald's has decided to end our current global partnership with IBM and AOT beyond this year, the restaurant chain said in a statement. However, it added it remained confident the tech would still be part of its restaurant's future. We will continue to evaluate long-term, scalable solutions that will help us make an informed decision on the future ordering solution by the end of the year, the statement said. Technology has been controversial from the outset, though initially concerns centered on its potential to make people's jobs obsolete. Yeah. However, it has become apparent that replacing human restaurant workers may not be as straightforward as people initially feared, and the system's backers hoped. The AI order mishaps have been documented online. In one video, which has 30,000 views on TikTok, a young woman becomes increasingly exacerbated as she attempts to convince the AI she wants caramel ice cream, only for it to add multiple stacks of butter to her order. You want some butter? In another, which has 360,000 views, a person claims that that her order got confused with one being made by someone else, resulting in 9 orders of tea being added to her bill. Another popular video includes 2 people laughing while hundreds of dollars worth of chicken McNuggets are added to their order. While the New York Post reportedly, another person had bacon added to their ice cream in error. The ending of the trial, though, does not mean an end to the concerns about AI reshaping the workplace. IBM said it will continue to work with McDonald's in the future. This technology is proven to have some of the most comprehensive capabilities in the industry, fast and articulate in some of the most demanding conditions. It is said in a statement, while McDonald's is reevaluating and refining its plans for AOT, we look forward to continuing our work on a variety of projects. Dude, this one is so funny. Can you imagine being stoned and just trying to order caramel ice cream and the fucking window just keeps going, did you say butter? Did you want more butter? Would you like some more butter? No! I just want ice cream. Excellent. More butter. Dubai's deepest pool. I don't know.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yo, Will, dropping by to drop off my monthly sub for all the entertainment.
Thank
Sneak
you.
Mage for the win. Now
Thank you. Yeah, we'll be sneak maging later. Dude, I've seen this pool before. It's very cool.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hi.
Deep enough to Is that Al Pacino? You ever use a phone? You ever use a phone underwater?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Neffel, Neffel, Neffel.
It's the world's deepest facility, 60 meters, 200 feet, and it's the world's largest deep facility at 15 million liters, nearly 4 million gallons.
yeah,
and then there's a
wow, that's
range
very
of technology,
cool.
a whole
Thanks for
sunken
being
city
you,
to
Will.
explore.
Thank you. What a nice thing to say. Space voyage. Jurassic Pork. This is like creepy to me. This would make me a little scared. It's kind of apocalyptic. Jeez. That's a deep hole. Urgh. It kind of has like an apocalyptic feel to it. Okay. A video in the pool.
I'm a little nervous. I don't know. We'll see. It looks just like a normal swimming pool. There's something weird about it. It does just drop.
Was that Will Smith?
It does just drop off to something weird about it. It does just drop off to 200 feet, 14 million liters of water. Oh boy, it is deep.
Deepest pool in the world. The new sunken place is called Deep Dive Dubai. Who wants to take the plunge at deep dive? That's a new world record.
Hi, my name's George, and today we're about to scuba dive in the world's deepest pool. This
Starting
is
the road
Deep
to
Dive
dreams.
Dubai. We are here with Saska. She is the assistant marketing supervisor. Just how deep is it?
60 meters.
60 meters, or for my American viewers, almost 200 feet deep. Let's go in and dive.
So this is our main reception.
They definitely paid Will Smith to show up and use this pool, right?
You can see straight into the pool.
Oh boy, it is deep.
We have had a couple of times where we've needed to ask people, like, are you scared of heights and vertigo and things? Because obviously, when you come straight off the platform, you can see straight down to 60 meters. So we'll get everything set up equipment-wise for you. How many dives have you done in total?
50.
Full foot fins or booty fins?
Oh man, well booty fins sound much cooler.
Here's your wetsuit.
We are gonna go change. Let's dive. The pool holds 14 million liters of water, which is the equivalent of 6 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Enough water to fit 10 humpback whales in this pool.
No chlorine or anything.
There's no chlorine in here.
No.
So it's completely and entirely just pure fresh water?
Pure fresh water.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's 15 meters deeper and 4 times larger than any other facility
How the
of its kind.
fuck do they keep this water clean?
The surface is 27 meters long and 17 meters wide. Wow, look at that. You gradually walk in. At some point, after about 15, 20 feet, it does just drop off. I assume you don't just jump in.
No.
What am I gonna be doing today?
So you're going to 18 meters.
They got the control board right here. What's your
Salt?
name?
No, they said it's fresh
I'm the
water.
safety diver at the moment.
Chlorine? They said there's no chlorine.
Around the pool. Everything on the surface is monitored here for the oxygen levels, the CO2 levels.
The pool features a sound system that has 27 speakers inside that is used to create underwater soundscapes. This feature can even be used to relay divers' messages over the PA system.
Pretty much if there's an emergency or there's something going wrong with the facility.
No peeing in the pool. Please. It's fresh water.
I can tell everyone in the pool, get out, pretty much.
You can use that to communicate with everyone.
Everyone in the pool, yeah.
So like if we wanted to just let everyone know to like and subscribe, that would be the device to use.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Wow, I'm a little nervous. I've heard that when you go off the edge, it's kind of scary. So I don't know, we'll see.
So we'll just size you up in this.
It's water.
And put your boots on. So we're going to enter in from here, and then we'll start.
If you've ever swam in the ocean, you've probably been in equally deep water at some point.
descending down nice and slow. See if you can spot the shark.
There's a shark.
Yeah.
We're about to get inside the deepest pool in the world. All right, we're in the water. Will Smith is dying.
Yeah.
I'm literally in the same water as Will Smith.
You're in the same water as Will Smith.
Wow.
Turn up the bass.
There's life-sized objects like cars, couches, chairs, bicycles. There's a pool table. There's different themes. There's different rooms. There's a massive tree that goes right down through. Is all this stuff real and just like sealed to preserve it? Like how does
It's
that?
acrylic.
So every big piece of the set is made out of acrylic.
Quite a lot of it, yeah. There's a Lego man, a little gym. We have a foosball table, and you can actually play on it. Some libraries, the chess table, toilet as well.
One of the biggest things that scuba divers always wish is that they could share their experience underwater with their friends, their family. Here at Deep Dive Dubai, it's perfect because they have 15 glass.
They were so concerned with if they could do it. They never were concerned if with if they should do it.
Wing panels literally everywhere in the building, so you can actually watch while they're scuba diving, interact with all the different props, and just take pictures and get the secondhand experience, which is really cool. There's a restaurant.
Rich people are so bored. Yeah, it's interesting because like you can scuba dive in the ocean. You know what I mean? Like the whole premise of this is that you look at it and you go, wow, that's so crazy, until you remember it's like, wait a minute, you can just do this. Like, you don't need to fly to Dubai and be in a pool. You can just scuba dive in water.
With a Michelin star chef.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It's called Equalize.
Water BT.
That's a great name. Wow. A full restaurant where you can actually watch the scuba divers as well.
Yo, is he rizzing
there's
up
all
this
the food.
woman?
It's like perfectly placed.
You can see the tasty treats.
Tasty treat. You said that was a Michelin chef? Sir, that's a freezer jar full of radishes and some raw carrots. You are not impressing me much with this. That's Baskin Robbins.
You can see the tasty treats.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Wow. That was so cool. It is truly like an underwater city down there. So many things to do. You guys, like, there's so much down there.
Yeah.
Some of it I wasn't like sure, like, can I actually get in this? Can I get on it? That is definitely one way to give a freshwater pool some personality. Thank you so much.
All right, so after our dive, it is now time for a nice
Okay, I don't need to look at the locker room.
hot shower.
Interesting. Dubai's newest attraction is 28 acres of alpine wilderness inside one of their shopping malls. And you could do anything like camp, chop wood, build a fire, but you will be completely inside. It is officially the world's largest inside forest. You know, dude, if I went to Dubai and pitched that tomorrow, they'd make it. If I went to Dubai and was like, listen, I have an idea. Inside, air-conditioned, alpine forest. They would be like, okay, I like this. What are people doing in it? Camping. Don't put that talent in a bushel basket. Now that's good. All the trees are acrylic. San Francisco home selling with a catch.
It's a one of
Is the catch that it's absolutely crazy expensive?
a kind listing in Russian Hill that drew a long line of prospective buyers last week.
My husband came in and said, you've got to look out the window. And there was a line from the house all the way to the middle of the block right here.
This 1,100 square foot home at 30 Northview Court in San Francisco has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and it's for sale for about $500,000.
3 bedrooms and 1,100 square feet? That's tight.
That price tag is definitely.
How much money?
Is definitely about $500,000. That price tag is definitely raising eyebrows among neighbors like Isla Smith.
Selling for $488,000. I don't know what to make of it.
It all came as a big surprise to all of us here on the street.
The listing posted on Zillow says the home is tenant occupied and to be sold as is. The buyer won't be able to move in until 2053. That's another 30 years.
The new owner
2053
would have to buy the house subject to a very long rental lease that is currently being offered to an individual.
According to the listing, the current tenant will continue to live there and pay the same amount of rent every month.
The current tenant pays $417 a month for rent.
We went to the offices of Park North Real Estate, hoping to talk to the 2 real estate agents listing the property. No one.
we will receive $500,000 and you will receive nothing because you will die before this house becomes available.
Was available to comment. We then talked to an attorney specializing in landlord-tenant law.
For some reason, they gave this person a 30-year right of possession. I've seen that before. It's kind of a sloppy way of estate planning. Like, I want to leave some security to this person so they don't have to worry about where they're going to live. And they do it that way. I think they should have done it a different way.
Attorney Stephen McDonald says the home will be sold as is with the stated conditions. Take it or leave it.
It's for a very, very unique buyer that's willing to get a big, big discount.
I mean, this is here's who should do this. Here is who should do this. This is for someone with some good money in their pocket who has just had a kid. This is a great investment because you put $500,000 down now, and barring the end of days, when that tenant dies or when the house becomes available, you leave the house to the kid in a trust, and basically it matures faster than railroad bonds or whatever the fuck, Gerber's baby plan. And it matures, and when the kid comes of age, it's probably going to be worth like $2 million, which is a pretty good appreciation on your money. I don't know. It's interesting, but it's just weird.
Maybe, 2/3, maybe pay $1 million for a $3 million house and wait 10 or 20 years before you can move in.
A bargain for someone if they're willing.
Way more than that. It's 1,100 square feet, guys. It's a very small house. Listen, with inflation, it'll be worth way more, but I don't know what the value is worth in that area. $2 million for that, maybe 2.5.
To wait.
It's San Francisco. Is San Francisco even more expensive than Los Angeles? Like, brazenly so?
In San Francisco, Suzanne Fawn, ABC 7 News.
Yes. Well, the other thing is you'd have to pay the estate tax on it, and you're only getting $400 of rent each month. Did anybody know where it is? Let me see if I can see the Zillow post. 30 Northview Court. 30 Northview Court. Let me see what the houses are around it. Northview Court. Northview Court, San Francisco. I'm trying to find real estate in that area. All right, so I wasn't too far off. Wait. San Francisco. I'm trying to find like a relative place in San Francisco. Yeah, I wasn't too far off. This one is $1.3 million, and it's 3-bed, 2-bath, and it's even bigger. No. There's no way. There is no fucking shot. This exists already? This exists in Dubai? I can't believe what? Adopt an animal. Wait, there's animals in there? Dude, what? That's crazy. The Green Planet Dubai. Okay, we need to see this. I'm sorry. We need to see this.
In the heart of Dubai is an enchanting world that has thousands of amazing animals, plants, and come to Green Planet Dubai. Located in the City Walk area, Green Planet Dubai has over 3,000 stunning species of flora and fauna to explore. If you're a nature enthusiast or visiting Dubai with kids and family, this place is a must visit. Walk through this
it's a zoo
indoor tropical rainforest and you'll see everything from trees, vines, and orchids to colorful.
Annual property tax on that property is $16,000. Oof. You might not make as much money as you think on that place.
Keys. Keep an eye out for rare and exotic species here, like the bird-eating tarantula. Standing at an impressive 35 meters tall is a famous attraction here, the world's largest artificial tree.
Okay, world's largest.
These levels.
What is this video?
Various forms of life. At the flooded rainforest, you will see species like the Motoro rays, piranha, and archerfish swimming around you. Go up a level and you'll reach the forest floor where you can spot leaf-cover ants.
Okay, what the fuck?
You'll learn just how breathtaking the biodiversity. Green Planet is full of experts who are
Can you camp though?
Thunderstorm walk through, drive, and place to offer flat. Also, bird encounter today.
Okay, so it's more of a zoo. It's more of a zoo. I thought it was a straight up indoor, outdoor campsite. And Dubai is kind of wild. All right. Why people are threatening to poo in Paris. What? Why people are threatening to poo in Paris's river Seine. Sunday was supposed to be the date Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo would swim in the Seine to prove the water was clean enough for Olympic athletes. Parisians have threatened to poop in the river in a protest ahead of the Olympics. People are angry at the expense of cleaning up the river, have railed under the hashtag French shit, which translates to I shit in the Seine on... Wow, it's so succinct. I shit in the Seine on 23rd of June. Sunday was supposed to be the date Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo would swim in the Seine to prove the water was clean enough for Olympic athletes, but she delayed the dip after the French elections in July. President Emmanuel Macron has also promised to swim in the Seine before the games, but has not said when. A website has been set up with the slogan, "They have plunged us into shit. It's their turn to plunge into our shit." The anonymous programmer behind the website told news outlet why people were angry. The problem is that all the resources that have been invested have not been to resolve all the social problems we have at the moment. We have the feeling of being abandoned. We see where their priority was. More than 1.4 billion has been spent on trying to make the water safe enough to swim in, with triathletes and the open water swimming event scheduled to take place in the river. A report published on Friday showed the water was still too dirty to swim in just over 5 weeks out from the triathlon event. Water samples showed high rates of two kinds of fecal bacteria, including E. coli, and did not meet the standards for the games. People are frustrated so much money has been invested in the cleanup operation when other social issues have been neglected. Aspects of the Olympics have proved controversial. Parisians face hiked transportation costs during the games. Homeless encampments have been cleared, prompting accusations of French trying to hide poverty, and students have been moved to make way for the Olympic workers. So will people actually stage this dirty protest? The website programmer said while it started as a joke, people could follow through, telling Actu Paris nothing is excluded. That is one of the best nonviolent protests I've ever heard of. Honestly, the Olympics moving around is so dog shit. It's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. I'm out on the Olympics now. I'm out on them. They're silly. They were fun when I was littler. I'm kind of out on them. And I think the Paris Olympics are going to be a fucking mess. You're un-American? No, I used to love rooting for America in the Olympics. Dude, it's so hard to overlook how many people have to suffer for the Olympics to happen every year. It's like we could do the Olympics in so much more of a sustainable way. We could have so much more of a sustainable Olympics. Call me crazy. I don't know. It's a jobs program? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm no authority.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Really funny when people are shitting in the river. It seems like the people in these areas don't appreciate the games every year. It's never too late.
This past Sunday, Stanford University held its commencement exercise.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The ceremony for undergraduates ran about a half hour behind schedule.
Welcome, everyone.
So those getting their graduate degrees had to wait a bit to receive their diplomas.
Oh, really?
Which did not bother Virginia Hislop in the least. What's a few more minutes to wait for something she earned back in
1940?
Yes, 84 years ago. The now 105-year-old Virginia was working on her master's degree in education.
Virginia was a baddie.
Stanford. Virginia was almost done when, as she puts it, life intervened. It was the eve of World War II, and Virginia's husband, George, was a newly appointed second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. His unit was called up, and Virginia soon found herself 1,500 miles away from Stanford.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma, which is not exactly my idea of a place to take a honeymoon, but I didn't have much choice in the matter.
There were soon 2 children to raise, and Virginia never got back to that advanced degree in education, which, it should be noted, never hindered Virginia from a lifetime of work in education.
No, had absolutely no effect.
Virginia spent decades on boards and committees.
Virginia's a hard-hitting bitch.
At every level of schooling, from kindergarten to college, in her new hometown of Yakima, Washington.
Gave it a great deal of thought and tried to improve the education where I lived.
That's not going to stay on.
What Virginia didn't give a lot of thought to, though,
I've had that trouble before,
was that degree. But recently, her son-in-law contacted Stanford and learned something amazing. You see, at the time Virginia left Stanford in 1940, she had all the credit she needed to graduate, just hadn't completed a master's thesis. Well, since then, that thesis requirement has been dropped, meaning Virginia legitimately has all the credit she needs to earn that degree. And so at the Graduate School of Education commencement, alongside 160 members of the class of 2024, there was a single member of the class of 1940. And as Virginia got up on stage, the crowd got up on their feet.
Virginia views it all as recognition, not just of what she did 80-plus years ago, but of all the work in education she has done since.
My goodness, I've waited a long time.
It's a lesson the rest of the day's graduates would do well to take away. A diploma is nice, sure, but not necessarily needed to go out and make the world a better place.
And I do think I've made a difference in our community.
At Stanford University, Garvin Thomas, NBC Bay Area News.
Way to go, Virginia. That was fire.
Thanks for watching.
All right, I'm going to go grab some more water. I'll be right back.
Just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And it...
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Thrift store win. DC woman discovers thrift store vase is actually a 2,000-year-old Mayan artifact.
Here's another story that is all new at 11. It is a homecoming 2,000 years in the making. A journey that started on the clearance rack at a local thrift store.
Yeah, so a DC woman thought she scored a reproduced Mayan vase for, a bargain. Well, it turns out her thrift store replica is the real deal, and now it's heading back to the descendants of this ancient civilization.
How did it get there? Delia Gonzalez has this remarkable story. You'll only see it here on WUSA 9.
Annalie Dozier loves a good find.
It's tucked right back in here.
About 5 years ago, she discovered an interesting vase on the clearance rack of the 2A thrift store in Clinton.
It was neat looking, and so I thought I'd take it home.
Fast forward to this January. During a work trip to Mexico, Dozier
that belongs in a museum.
Visited the Museum of Anthropology, and much to her surprise, some of the artifacts in the museum looked a lot like her thrift store vase.
I just asked, what would be the process if I had something that I thought might be old? And I wanted to repatriate it. How would I go about that?
thank
I think she hears that a lot and was a little skeptical, but she was like, well, you'd go back to your country, contact the embassy.
And she did, and found out it wasn't just an authentic Mexican artifact. This ceremonial urn belonged to the indigenous Maya people and dates back between 200 and 800 AD,
crazy.
Making her $3.99 purchase a priceless treasure that is nearly 2,000.
$3.99.
years old.
I would like it to go back to its rightful place and to where it belongs. I'd also like it out of my house because I have 3 little boys, and now I'm petrified. Well, it's gone now, but I was petrified that at any moment I could be the one after 2,000 years to finally wreck it. Here, stand up, stand up.
And those Dozier boys, well, they got to meet Mexican Ambassador Esteban Moctezuma Barragan when Mom returned the vase in an official ceremony at the Cultural Institute of Mexico.
De una parte de la cultura y la historia de México a su pueblo. Gracias.
It now joins
Damn! That was some good Espanol.
Other artifacts dropped off anonymously, all heading back to the homeland.
Human rights extend to culture and history.
And Dozier, who works as a human rights advocate with indigenous communities in Mexico, is honored to have played a part in this precious lost and found.
When you have strong roots and you know them and you honor them, she recognized that a whole country, a whole culture cares about it. Así que muchísimas gracias.
A ustedes. Gracias.
The folks here at the Cultural Institute tell me they send back shipments to Mexico nearly every month, 90% of them deemed authentic. These artifacts will now get carefully packed away and shipped to the Museum of Anthropology, where they will undergo their final analysis. In Columbia Heights, Delia Gonsalves, W.
Damn. Reporters are getting millennial coded. She just ended that with a W. Former mayor of Rio, Brazil, joins council video call whilst in the bathroom. Oh, God.
Favorável, presidente.
Senhor vereador.
Favorável, presidente.
Senhor vereador Cesar Maia.
Aprovado. Voltará em segunda discussão. Passa-se a matéria seguinte. Ação de cultura.
He's trying so hard not to laugh.
Vereador Rocal.
Favorável, presidente.
Senhor vereador Cesar Maia, peço que o senhor desligue a câmera, por favor.
Perfeitamente.
Voltará em segunda discussão. Passa-se a matéria seguinte.
Bro, this dude is fighting for his fucking life right now. This dude is fighting for his fucking life right now. That is unreal. He goes from sheer panic to like trying to be like, oh God, oh my God, he was shitting. He was shitting on camera.
Perfeitamente.
Aprovado. Voltará em segunda discussão. Passa-se a matéria seguinte. Em tramitação ordinária, em primeira municipal de apoio e incentivo à mulher no esporte no município do Rio de Janeiro.
God, dude, that was so funny. That was amazing. All right, Chinese robotics. Yes, you guys know I love robots. Oh. 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 Oh my God, what's going on with this guy? What happened here?
我们有自己的这个软件团队、算法团队。那么从算法上呢，其实我们更多的是侧重于跟机器人做结合的这部分的 AI， 因为有很多基础的这个模型、基础的算法，实际上是一个通用的、开源的，大家都在使用的这样的一些基础的程序。那么我们做的呢，更多的侧重于怎么让它能够对表情、对情绪进行识别和表达，然后怎么去进行这个多模态的，就是像人一样有各种各样感知能力的这些数据的融合和分析。所以我们的 AI 侧重的是
why does it keep sticking its tongue out like that?
情绪的、情感的交互。
Yeah, show me what that robo mouth does.
那么另外一个呢，我们要开发一个机器人的操作系统，就是这个操作系统是用来驱动硬件的，同时也跟我们的大模型做结合。 因为有了这样的操作系统的存在，大模型输出的这种情感的情绪的结果可以表现在我们机器人的硬件上。那么另外一个呢，就是大模型的部分了。我们做的这种多模态的，加上了情感表达的这样的大模型，那么它能够感知周围的环境，做出正确的表情的反馈。那么同时呢，它的这个表情是可以自动生成的。它在商业领域的这种应用也是可以复制的，像我刚才说的酒店的前台，然后公共行政服务中心的这个接待员，然后还有很多的工作，它其实人形机器人都可以胜任。那么另外呢，走到千家万户，它一定是最大量的一个需求。那么我们也认为，每一个人将来家里面可能都会有一个人形机器人为他服务。
I have no mouth and I must scream.
那么这样的一个大量的需求 ，to C 的需求。
Yeah, why is this one so alert? Why does this robot look like it's been absolutely banging some lines in the bathroom?
那么就是这个行业大爆发的时候，是从2009年的时候开始，我们就开始研发这种仿生人形机器人。那么我们做的这个仿生人形机器人呢，其实是最复杂的一类机器人的产品。那么它集成了几乎所有的机器人的技术，包括了机器人的仿生皮肤、机械结构、自动控制，以及它的智慧的大脑，就是我们的大模型。那么我们现在机器人作为一个对外展示的一个终端，或者说我们叫大模型接触人的这样的一个智能终端，把它应用到了很多的服务场景内。
Yo, that mouth is kind of crazy. All right, there's a part 2 to this apparently. Chinese sex doll mega producer says next gen AI sex bots are on the way. Future versions of dolls will be able to perform household work, says Star Prairie Technology. Could that one day compete with Tesla's humanoid robots? One of the world's largest sex doll producers in the world is working on advanced AI-powered robots that are more interactive and conversational. Company Star Prairie Technology. It's so Jover, dude. It's so Jover. It's so Jover. And I just want to point something out. I see you all. I see you all with the let's fucking goes. Yeah, let's get them all in chat. Let's fucking go. Sex bots. I see you. I see you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Where was this sentiment with all the other AI? As soon as you can fuck the AI, it's not like, oh, dude, please think of the artists. All of a sudden now, it's let's fucking go. As soon as you can fuck the artificial intelligence, the mood changed dramatically. The mood changed very quickly.
Robots coming to take your jobs.
Technological challenges remain, particularly in achieving realistic human interactions, says CEO Evan Lee. While simple dialogue is easy, creating interactive responses, including complex models development by specialized software companies. The new dolls will be equipped with more sensors so they can react quickly to movements and speech, creating a more convincing emotional connection. Dude, it's so Jover. AI fuckbots. Dude, the kids are not going to be all right. The kids are not going to be all right. Thank you for the hype train, by the way, guys. Yeah. We've developed a new spit on that thing protocol, and it's very difficult. Stinging nettle eating world champion. What?
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
It's fucking stinging in my mouth. Was a documentary from the future. Incoming David Chair.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Tom, and I like to challenge myself because I want to become a legend.
So close, yet so far.
I'm here in the southwest of England, the home of nettle eating, to meet a legend who needs no introduction.
Phil Thorne is a 3-time nettle-eating world champion with a mouth of steel who's going to test my nettle in a showdown to see who is the ultimate sultan of sting.
Hello, Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Dude, even touching stinging nettles sucks.
Hey, you're a bit of a legend in the nettle game?
Well, yes, I'm the record holder, world record holder at nettles.
What made you just think, oh yeah, nettles, I fancy that?
I don't know, I just fancied having a go. The record at the time was 76 feet.
Right.
But I knew that I'd beat it, and I did. I did 80 feet that year.
80 feet in your first attempt?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That sounds like a lot of feet of nettles. Let me see your nettles.
Oh, the nettles are just down here. Prime eating nettles.
Nice.
The stomach is a big sort of issue. It's quite a fibrous sort of diet.
My shits are going to be what? That hurt?
It's a bit like being a cow, you know.
OK, so it's going to be like a colonic irrigation.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Via nettle.
Not that I've ever had a colonic irrigation, but I can imagine.
You get stopped on the street?
Occasionally, it has happened.
Do people ask you just to eat nettles randomly?
They do, yes. With fame comes these challenges.
So when you're eating the nettles, what's your preferred drink of choice to wash it down?
Oh, you've got to have cider.
And I hear you're a bit of a connoisseur yourself. You make your own.
I do, yes.
Do you just like get your own?
I do, yes.
Apple trees usually. That's the preferred place for some.
Is this the nettles?
These are prime eating nettles. These are some of them. We might need a few more.
Ah!
You're such a wuss.
Yeah, they suck to touch.
It's stinging, man!
Yeah, they
Definitely
suck.
stinging. Or am I just freaking out? Am I being like...
No, they suck.
Right, I'm going to put the gloves on. Is that all right? I don't know if I should try one.
Well, you eat these bits.
Oh, man. The way you ate that.
We got it, yeah.
Wow, that's very cool.
I eat Mackey's fries with that same kind of energy,
Oh
but...
my
Yeah,
God.
Take your gloves off.
Nah.
Well, you got it. It's against the rules.
No.
What, like?
Oh, this is going to be easy. You know, I don't,
What, I just put it all in my mouth? Like, how do you do it? What's
Well,
the
how do you
technique?
eat?
Well, I eat like fucking... I don't know how I eat. I'll just stuff it all in.
Well, go for it then. That's it. That's what
Oh,
you
it's
got
gonna
to do.
suck.
Your mouth goes black.
Ah!
Or something. You all right?
Ah! It's fucking stinging my mouth. This is the ultimate veganism, really.
It is, yeah. Absolutely.
Definitely stinging me, man. When does it stop stinging?
When you've eaten them.
Maybe
When you've
actually
eaten
you
them.
become immune to the stinging.
You become like a nettle man.
That's it?
Yeah, I'll do, innit?
Right, we're good to go. My big bag of green. Right, good effort. See you at the competition.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Okay, so here we are in Phil's gaff at the Table of Destiny, which actually looks like there's quite a lot going on here. And I guess these are all the trophies you
Thank you
won?
so much for the hype train, guys. Appreciate you.
3 trophies.
And this is the homemade
That's
cider.
homemade cider, yeah.
I am desperate to try it, to be fair. It looks delicious, I have to say.
That shit's gonna get him
Cheers.
drunk.
Okay, cheers. Nice one.
Get it on.
So we're going to go for 10 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, fucking hell, man. You eat nettles like I've seen people eat penguins on the weekend, man. This is like my first leaf. I don't even know which one I got it from. Okay, I've done one leaf and I've
This
stuck
is
my hand.
so British.
It really hurts, man. Phil's done 4 stalks. I've done, I think, about 4 leaves.
Oh!
To be honest, it just tastes like pain.
Go on. Gotta get sparkling.
If I can do this 1 stalk, I'll be happy with that. Oh, my whole mouth, man. What do I do?
What the fuck are
1 minute
nettles?
to go.
They're stinging nettles.
Feels clearly
They're like a
professional, but I
plant that
feel like I'm still
stings
in
you.
it.
They have like venom.
Even though it's stinging the fuck out of me. Ah! I did it though, that's the one. I've done it, I ate one of them. That was some of the worst stuff I've ever eaten, and I've eaten a lot of bad stuff. So we come to the end of the 10-minute nettle eating challenge. I can't really talk, as you can tell, because my mouth is really hurting from nettle stings. I managed to get through 1 stick. Phil's managed to get through, how many did you get through? You've nearly got 10. So that's a lot of sticks, to be fair. I'm honoured to actually share the same nettle eating table as you. Cheers. Thanks again. Cheers for cider as well. So I travelled 4 hours outside London to challenge a world champion, and I got stung by a man in a rainbow-coloured pullover.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that Phil Thorne is a local legend.
But you know what? I'm proud of myself, because I put some stinging nettles in my mouth, and they were really painful.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Video from a previous year. Just eating Euro cactus.
That is.
What you said, you'd get my bollocks. Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey.
This is how I eat Chipotle with the hot salsa. It doesn't hurt in the moment, but good chance it will hurt later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a Christmas present.
How old is this video?
Basically, one of the contestants, Alex Williams, produced a 15 feet 6 long stinging nettle, threw it down into the measuring arena, and said, if anybody beats that, I'll eat it. Lo and behold, a nettle came along.
Wait. Okay, this is the history. Sorry.
Well, it came out of a competition called the Longest Nettle Night that we have here in July. And basically, one of the contestants, Alex Williams, produced a 15 feet 6 long stinging nettle, threw it down into the measuring arena, and said, if anybody beats that, I'll eat it. Lo and behold, a nettle came along 16 feet long. Though to this day, Alex disputes the measurement, good as his word, he actually sat down and consumed the leaves from the offending nettle. Thus, stinging nettle eating was born at the Bottle Inn. Definitely. I've issued challenges to Germans, the Japanese. They think there's this Foo Fighters thing, speed eating a big bowl of rice. Pah, it's nothing, is it? You know, sit here and eat nettles for an hour. See how they get on then.
There's a nationalistic pride to eating cactus.
Yes, the challenge is to leave 2 foot long, clean stems of nettle to consume all the leaves. And any offending bits and pieces that may be attached to them, of course.
Now, you're not taste like raw.
Well, raw, basically, they're sort of like almost like a spinachy taste. There's a little bit of a sting with them, but then all of the best foods are pecan. Just get them in, eat them. Absolutely beautiful.
Snails are found on them, caterpillars, so there might be a bit of additional protein as well.
Absolutely. Well, there's no point in having it. You never have one ingredient for a meal, you've got to have 3 ingredients at least. And there's 40 species of insects that live on them, so it's a diverse meal for everyone tonight.
Yeah, it's over a timed hour, and yes, I think you do have to pace yourself, and basically watch out that you don't get stung. The taste of nettles, it's not that far off spinach. That's the best way to describe it, and I quite like spinach, so I'm in for an added advantage immediately, I guess.
And anything like that?
Oh, quite definitely, yes. We relish that because it sort of helps to take away from the taste of the nettle. Green fly, a particular favourite.
Literally stings around the face, around the mouth. They don't get the nettle past the lips before they touch the saliva. Inside the mouth they don't sting, but outside they do.
He normally eats 80 for lunch. For speed.
Yes.
British people have no food, dude. Like this proves it. Literal cavemen eating the spicy plant.
You know what I have said on multiple occasions, the UK is hurting for signature dishes. Okay. The UK they got the Wellington, they got Scotch eggs. They got haggis. They got beans on toast, and they got fish and chips. And that's kind of it.
Right, in that case then it's 3, 2, 1, go!
Jellied eels, mushy peas. Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
You're off.
English breakfast goes crazy, though. I will say that. This dude is ripping a dart! Oh my God, this dude is ripping a dart during a nettle eating competition.
We'll have a judge's decision here coming up on Hasmar. He's not. Well, perhaps we'll and our nettle expert here, he seems to be having
Not yet.
we have the ladies here.
Yes, it is. I've already given a warning
Dude, where did Frodo come from?
How come nobody's screaming going?
You haven't done that.
Doing all right, Rob? Yeah. Third, fourth, last.
Not very well. Not very well.
This is so British. This is so fucking British. Oh, it's so British. Oh, God.
Oh, I don't know. I think they were hard to eat this year. They were very hard to eat this year. I think somebody further down the table may have beaten me this year.
What made them more difficult to eat than previous years?
As I described to you earlier on, it's been a very dry season and they don't taste very nice. You know, can't digest them very well.
They're as dry as bloody toast. They're gritty, they're chewy. They take an awful lot of swallowing. If we'd have had...
Probably hits the
No. And look, no obvious scars.
Indiana Jones wins it. Wow. And he wins a case of beers. Wow. All right, time for our last segment. Crime. Indy police say naked woman threw bricks through a McDonald's drive-through window.
Now to a bizarre story on Indy's east side. Police are investigating after a naked woman threw bricks through an east side McDonald's window. According to police, they were called to the McDonald's on Post Road around noon today. Employees say a naked woman leapt out of a white car with 2 bricks in her hand, then chucked them through 2 large windows. The woman then jumped back into that white car and drove off. Police don't have a description of the car, but they say the damage to the McDonald's could top...
Dude, I love the notes. Woman jumps out of car, throws bricks through window, drives off. Thanks for the recap.
$15,000.
Wow. Why was she naked? Why was she naked? We may never know. Ambulance crime.
On camera, a firefighter jumping into a moving ambulance to stop a suspected thief, and what he did potentially helped avoid tragedy. Caitlin McCarthy spoke with that firefighter about his heroic actions.
This is the best job in the world.
Brian Palladino is a Willoughby Hills firefighter.
I like that you can see a difference that you make on people when you're doing it like firsthand.
Whether it's at the firehouse or working as an ER nurse, he always expects his shifts to be unpredictable.
No day is ever the same. You have no idea what's going to happen. Could be we're just hanging out, having coffee, and then the next minute I'm jumping in a window of a moving vehicle.
That's exactly what happened on Sunday.
Panic. I was just like, this guy's trying to steal a
Dude, firefighters are. Dude, why is it that firefighters are the best of us and cops are the worst? Can we shift those? Can we make all firefighters cops? I just feel like firefighters are always the best dudes.
Very expensive piece of equipment.
While Palladino and his fellow firefighters were at UH Lake West, this surveillance video
Is it because they're gay? Are there a lot of gay firefighters? I don't know. Are there a lot of gays in fighting fire? Is this something I didn't know about?
Palladino jumping into the driver's side window of a moving ambulance to stop a suspected thief from driving off in it.
So I was able to wiggle in the window a little bit more, and I was able to kind of turn the wheel.
Did that suspect say anything to you?
He said he needed a ride home.
Palladino's quick thinking likely prevented anyone from getting seriously hurt or worse. Chief Robert Gandy says his actions were heroic.
He put his life up for collateral to protect a lot of
This
other
dude's definitely not gay.
people out there. He decided to try to get that squad to turn because he didn't want it to go any further.
Gandy says the department is looking into additional security measures for their ambulances.
This opportunity doesn't have to happen again. We don't have to have our firefighters risk their lives to try to make an impact to stop the chain of events of a potential catastrophic situation.
The suspect was arrested at the scene. Palladino walked away with just some bumps and bruises.
This is our job. This is what we do. We help people.
In Willoughby Hills, Caitlin McCarthy.
God, I would love to be a firefighter. Firefighting is sick. Banana Man crime is the next crime coming up. Banana costume wearing driver wanted after burnout mishap. Okay.
Police in Canberra are searching for a man they say was doing donuts last night while dressed as a banana. Another man was struck by a wheel which came loose during the chaos and was taken to hospital. The alleged burnout driver was believed to be driving a gold Ford Falcon covered in graffiti.
Banana Man. A banana costume wearing driver is wanted by the police after he allegedly did burnouts and injured a man. Emergency services were called to Cooper Crescent and Beard after 9:10 p.m. yesterday over reports of a man had been hit by it.
Afloat and carried to shore by fellow board riders, New Zealander.
Sorry, I thought that was Haas fucking with me. A tire that came loose from a car during burnouts. Paramedics treated the 21-year-old man. The Banana Bandit. He's out there somewhere in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Reminds me of this.
Is everyone okay?
What happened? Did anyone see?
Someone drove a hot dog-shaped car through the window.
We're all looking for the guy who did this.
Call the cops. We need to find that driver.
They could have killed someone. Whose car is this?
Yeah, come on. Whoever did this, just confess. We promise we won't be mad.
What?
Well, close our eyes, just take your car and get out of here.
Sir, that's clearly your car.
Wrong.
Someone call the police.
Yeah, that's one idea. Or we could work as a team, find out whoever did this and punish him ourselves. Maybe take his bare butt out of his costume and spank him. Maybe you could do it, sir.
Out of his costume.
Okay, you.
Out of his costume.
Oh.
Well, one of us is going to have to do it.
No one's getting spanked.
You know what's driving me nuts? It could literally be any one of us.
Ooh. No, it couldn't. You're dressed like a hot dog.
So is that guy.
No, I'm not. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Donald might look like a hot dog, but you're wearing an actual hot dog costume.
You know, I don't have to sit here and be insulted like this. I'm just gonna take as many suits as I can grab, get in that random hot dog car, and drive back to Wiener Hall. Oh my God, what happened here? Yeah, we're all trying to find the guy who did this and give him a spanking.
It's obviously this guy, right? Yes.
I have a name.
What's your name?
Perfect.
Perfect.
We've been sitting here talking all day, and you all never bothered to learn my name. We're so buried in our phone. emotes. Instead of giving someone a real smile, we send an emoji. I mean, we don't even look at porn on our computer anymore. We look at it on our phone? Pornhub, Xtube. I know these names better than I know my own grandmother's. YouPorn, XXN, RedTube, Panty Jobs, Homegrown Simpson stuff.
Homegrown
But I ask you
Simpson
this.
stuff.
If I was a big old guy with a big burly white beard, would you still be yelling at me? Or would you be spanking my bare butt, balls and back? Think about that for 1 second. I guess if nobody wants this car, I'll take it.
Let's get him.
Yeah, right, you piece of dog shit! You're fucking dog shit!
Yeah, right, you fucking piece of dog shit. God, it's so good. All right, last story of the night, pirate battle.
Now to this incredible story. Porch pirates duke it out for a box right after it's delivered, and it is caught on camera.
No way. What? Is that a knife? He's got a knife.
In Sinking Spring Borough, Pennsylvania, while the residents were home, the two men had pulled up in separate cars. One picked up a flower pot to fend off the attack. The homeowner says the box contained a phone from AT&T. He wants to know how the suspects found out it was being delivered. Officers are searching for those two suspects. FedEx says its top priority is making sure customers get their
Bro, this shit's getting crazy.
Hello, I'm
dude.
Mark Brown.
How are they finding out when people are having shit delivered? This is getting crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just watched 3 hours of all the news that's fit to print. Everybody, please give a big thank you to Haas. Haas is the one who puts this together every week. It's become my favorite segment. It's become a highlight of the week. As you know, we have our tentpole streams now. Mondays are all the news that is fit to print. Wednesdays are film night. And Fridays, we are returning, ladies and gentlemen, with the playlist stream. I'm very excited to bring that segment back. And yeah, that's our roadmap moving forward. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be when we watch shows and stuff and react and do our various content. We'll always have a little lead in, and we'll always do something after, but those are our big tentpole streams. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you to Haas for putting it together. But as is tradition, ladies and gentlemen, here are the headlines that were unfit to make the news tonight. Here are the honorable mentions as follows. Bus in Pennsylvania found carrying animals used for alleged bestiality. Driver arrested. He was waiting with his finger on the button for that one for sure. DeSantis signs bill making it illegal to kick crack bears in self-defense. I don't know what that means. Woman arrested after calling 911 on herself while attempting to steal a car so she could do it legally. There you go. Interesting loophole there. Gym owner fakes her own death, then posed as partner to claim nearly $500,000 insurance payout. And the final headline of the night, an air hostess was arrested after authorities discovered 1 kilogram of gold disguised as a dildo hidden in her rectum. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news that is fit to print. Thank you guys for joining me. Tonight's favorite segment of the week. Now we're going to get into some gaming, guys and gals. I still have a lot more DLC to get through, but I wanted to do our regular content, as always, on a Monday. So I'm going to try and get really far in the DLC tonight so we can stop playing it and move back to our normal schedule. But I've got a sickness, and the only known cure is more Sneak Mage. All right. I hope you guys had fun. I know some of you will leave because everybody's playing this game and it's not really exciting or new, but I appreciate the thousands and thousands and thousands of you who hung around for the news. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Let's get, yes, 80s workout playlist, engage.